Hi there, my name is Seth Hampton, and I'm a master trainer here at Pillati Sports Center in Encino, California. And today we're going to be doing an oblique series that's sort of based on a side-lying kneeling series done in the mat series of Pilates. So what we're going to be doing today, this is going to be about obliques, shoulder stability, and we're going to be ending with some nice mermaid stretches to really lengthen everything out. I'm going to be starting on my knees. You might want to make sure your hips are loosened to do this, because this first position I'm going to do is place my foot out here. And sometimes it's a little bit tight in the hips, so just know that. So I'm going to first take inventory of my whole body, making sure that my ribs are in and they're lined up exactly with the AIS joints right here. That's the inventory, always. Right from here, I'm going to laterally bend to the side until I'm in a direct diagonal position. Ideally, the nose should be in line with the knee all the way down to the feet. So right here, I'm going to stabilize myself. We're going to go for a little isometric hold here for a moment. I'm going to take the outside hand, grab it behind the head, reaching the opposite arm out to stabilize. We take a big inhale. The first exhale is going to be about the ribs going in. We're sandwiching our core. Inhale again. Exhale, sandwich it in. The hip comes slightly forward as the rib comes in to exhale again. One more time. The arm is out the whole time, of course. On the next inhale, I'm going to let my arm rise up over my ears and exhale to come right back down. So it's still isometric and stabilization. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow and controlled. Inhale back. The arm's going to come right back down to about shoulder height, and the opposite arm comes all the way out and stays there for a moment. Both arms are going to come up. And good, I'm working so hard I can barely talk here. And back one more time, all the way up. I'm going to hook my thumbs and reach long. Slowly start to come back down. Release my hands. The outside hand comes to the floor. I give myself a big stretch. I draw the outside knee in and I slowly descend down to deepen that oblique stretch. And then I'm going to grab onto my shin to deepen it even more. And come all the way back down to begin to the other side. We'll go right through it on the other side. The leg is out, everything's stabilized. Our inventory, laterally bend, hand behind head. Arm is out, inhale. Exhale, rib in. Inhale. Mold yourself. One more time, inhale. Like you're Rodin. Molding yourself into place. Good, now the arm's going to come up, inhale. And exhale down. Two more of those, inhale. Exhale down. One more. Exhale down, right about to shoulder level. Arms out like Superman flying. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale to the side. One more time. You do three, I just did two. Holding it right there. Arms come up. Grab onto the thumbs and reach it nice and long. Slowly start to descend. This is where the challenge comes in. And then the arms separate. Arm comes down to the floor. Give yourself that nice long stretch. Bring the leg back in and slowly come out onto your hip. Allow yourself to stretch out all that work we just closed in. Taking it to the shin. Go a little bit deeper. And all the way back down. Good. We're going to take the same series and challenge it up a little bit, okay? The leg is going to come out. The arm comes down, and it's going to be right on the floor, making sure you're totally aligned with the shoulder. Let's check in with our inventory to make sure our hips are together and everything is square. There should be a direct communication from your foot, your knee, to your hand. If your butt is sticking out, you ain't doing the exercise. Come back in, and let's stabilize. Now take a moment to feel the anchor of your shoulder and the direct line of connection, making sure your hand is in a nice stable position with the fingers all the way out. I'm going to stabilize and bring the opposite foot behind. The opposite arm's going to come up to the ceiling, and I'm going to slowly descend down. And then come up. That's one. We'll do three of those. Slowly down. Two. One more time, here we go. 3. Now from here, I'm going to do a twist all the way in, pressing in like in downward dog. Press long, slowly executing, coming back up, and dial it back down with control. One more time, all the way up, diving through like twist, reach through, slowly coming back up, all the way down, drawing the knees back in, and once again, the mermaid stretch. Woo, this is a workout. It's good. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Leg is out. Just go on with me here. Hand is out. Take inventory of your positioning. Hips forward. Everything is aligned. Hand up to shoulder. Hand on hip to start with. And the opposite foot goes back. Taking the arm all the way up to the sky. Here we go. Slowly down with control. And slowly up. Slowly down with control. And up. One more time. A lot's going on here, folks. As you can see, I'm sweating. Up. Now hold it right there. We're going to go right into the twist. It twists down like downward dog, pressing long, lifting in those obliques, slowly with control, back to that anatomical plane position. One more time. Down and up. Here we go, scooping into the twist. Reach it long, slowly coming back out, and we dial down. Bring the knees in, and one more stretch out. Nicely done. Now let's just take a moment to be in the mermaid stretch. We sort of allowed our hips to come off here just to get the oblique nice and elongated. But let's take a moment to just do a good regular mermaid stretch. Now with the mermaid, or you can call it merman if you want to, it's all well and good, but we want both hips to be anchored in, leveling off your sit bones. So it's not about one hip lifting off. I have the opposite hand extended down, and the arm outside of the other leg that's extended is going to come up and over and reach long, with the intention of keeping the distance between the rib and the hip. So we have work and length happening simultaneously, and coming around to the other side. Now, what's very interesting about the mermaid is that it teaches you a lot about your personal posture and your body structure. Like, for instance, when I go to this side and I take my hip and I anchor it all the way down properly, look what happens. My knee comes up. It can only really go down if I lift it up. Very different from the other side. When this anchors down, the knee stays down. So this is giving me information here. This is telling me that I'm probably a little bit more stretched out on one side, and I'm a little bit more what we call short and tight on this side. So that's kind of going to help me as my workouts go, and also help me to take this information in so I can view it when I'm looking at my clients as well. So on this side, it's the same thing. This may be up a little bit different, but that's okay. I can work with that. And isn't that the beauty? That we're all just a little bit different. So listen, have a good time with this exercise. It's very challenging. Be cautious, be wise with everything you're doing, and have a great time, and we've got a lot more to show you.